Alright, what's up guys? I hope everyone's having a great day when they watch this video, because I know I sure am today. I'm actually in a very good mood today. However, the subject of this video is not quite as great of a mood setter, but you know what? I'm still in a good mood today. So this happened last week. It was either the end of last week or beginning of this week, okay y'all? I am done with Ubisoft. Specifically, I'm done with Siege. I'll try the new seasons because it's not fair for me to say every season is horrible based off of a bad experience I had in a previous season. However, do not expect me to make Rainbow Six content or stream that game again. I'll make a video on the season, talk about what's new, talk about what's good and what's bad, and leave that as it is. You guys know why? So, we all know that when a big streamer or YouTuber gets griefed or they get DDoSed or anything like that, right? The game crashes. Ubisoft goes into their account, gives them back their MMR, and sometimes gives them renown and renown boosters, okay? However, same thing happens with a big streamer getting banned for the game crashing in a ranked match or getting DDoSed. They get unbanned, and they sometimes get compensated with renown or a renown booster. I got DDoSed the other day, and I hit up Ubisoft support. I said, I just got DDoSed, and now I'm banned for 2 hours. You know, third time I've been kicked out of a match this season. So I get booted from my match, and I'm banned for 2 hours. And I'm sitting here looking at my TV, like, are you serious? I just got DDoSed. Some degenerate just committed a federal crime, and I got punished for it. So I hit them up, and I'm like, okay, I would like to have my MMR back, and I would like to have my suspension lifted. Do you know what they told me? They pretty much told me to go screw myself. So I replied, and I said, you know what? This is downright insulting, and my business with you guys is done. Why? I'm not going to let them sit there and tell me to go screw myself. Tell me that, oh, we can't lift your suspension, we can't give you your MMR back. But if the same thing happened to Gregor, to Varsity Gaming, Pengu, I love Pengu by the way, he's an awesome Siege player. But you know, if it happened to any of these big content creators, they would get their MMR back, they would get renown. There was one time, okay, awesome support rep, I cannot remember who it was, but if you see this video, you know who you are. Same thing happened to me last year. And this guy was super polite and understanding because he knows what it's like. And he actually ended up talking to the development team, and he ended up getting me a renown booster. So awesome, great on you, you know who you are, you're awesome. However, to the guy who pretty much told me I can go screw myself. My business with Ubisoft is now over. I will no longer be spending money on any Ubisoft product, nor microtransaction, in any of your games. Any of them. I made the mistake of spending too much money on Siege, and that's how I am treated. That's how I am treated when I paid a pretty hefty amount of money for cosmetics. And then you're going to have the YouTubers, and I know very bannables, Samps, and fanboys, they're all going to come here and start screeching about, you're just bad at the game, you're horrible. Like, I'm really not. Anyone that's played with me will tell you I'm not. So, that can just go right out the window right here and now. But that's not even my point. My point is that I'm sick of me and my friends. Every time we decide, you know what, we're going to give it another chance. We're going to give Siege another chance. We're going to try it one more time. And we get told to go screw ourselves. Really, Ubisoft, that's how you treat your community. You know Ubisoft, as a community, we pay your bills, okay? You don't pay your own bills. If it wasn't for the consumer spending money, none of you guys would have jobs. None of you guys would be able to pay the bills. None of you guys would be able to do any of the lavish stuff you do on a day-to-day basis, if not for the community. So you'd think the least you could do is support your community and help them out when they get into situations like that, because your automated system for banning people is awful. Okay? You can implement a check for if somebody closes the application during a match, and if they voluntarily leave the match. If they disconnect because, say, the power goes out, or they get DDoSed, or the game crashes, Sony sends you guys the crash reports, so you know when they happen. Why do people still get banned? I got banned twice last year because of game crashes, because Ubisoft is too lazy to actually test everything to make sure it works beforehand. Because for the longest time, if you repelled off of main skylight on Consulate with Dokkaebi, if you repelled off of that main skylight, your game would crash. And there was a second crash for the same amount of time with Blackbeard. If you went prone and crawled through the back wall on Clubhouse by main stairs, say your team blows it up, if you crawled through there with your shield deployed, your game would crash. Both of those happened to me. I contacted Ubisoft support both times. And both times, they told me to go screw myself. So now, Ubisoft, I'm telling you to go screw yourself. Because the only games that I play from Ubisoft are Extraction and The Crew 2. And even then, I hardly play Extraction anymore. I play it when the events come out, and then if a friend asks me to play it with them, I'll play it with them. Other than that, I don't really play Extraction. I play The Crew 2, but the Crew 2 development team knows what they're doing. And it's a shame that they have to be associated with the people who work on Siege. It's a real shame. Because The Crew 2, unlike Siege, is a decent game. But again, they have to be associated with the Siege dev team because they're part of Ubisoft. I remember when Ubisoft used to make quality games back on like the PS2, PS3. I remember when they made quality games. Not anymore. The Ubisoft we all knew and loved is gone. Welcome to modern Ubisoft, where your experience does not matter whatsoever. And that's really what it's like. That is really what it's like. They're worse than EA, they're worse than Rockstar. Okay? And I know what someone's gonna say, oh, Oppressor Mark II in GTA. Okay, sure, you can make the argument of the Oppressor Mark II in GTA, and how it took them 4 years to fix it. But, newsflash, idiot. Siege has been out for 7 years, okay? Siege came out 2 years after GTA 5 did. However, Siege has had the same problem for all 7 years. Do you want to take a guess at what that problem is? I'll tell you what that problem is right now. That problem is hit registration. Hit registration has not worked in that game since launch. It's very pathetic that a core feature of the game will not work on launch. You know, speaking of things on launch, we got Overwatch 2, but I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about Overwatch 2 in a different video. But I'm going to wrap it up here, because I know if I go on for too much longer, I'll end up talking specifically about Very Bannable and calling him out. And I'm not trying to get into a whole nother fight, because he threatened to dox me, and he's sending all his fans after me, so we'll leave that as it is, and we can say that I won, because if I didn't win, he wouldn't be sending his fans after me and threatening to dox me. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. What are some more horrible experiences with Ubisoft support that you guys have had? I want to know. I genuinely want to know. Because not enough people speak out about what Ubisoft does and how they treat their community. Not enough people speak out about it. And it's truly sad. It's truly upsetting. Because at the end of the day, You know, we should be able to play these games and have fun. That's the whole purpose of a video game, is to to be fun, to be a source of entertainment and enjoyment. But game developers don't understand that nowadays. So, with that being said, this has been Stun Gun Gaming. I will catch you guys later, but I'm gonna let the rest of this clip roll so you guys can see the end to the perfect stealth. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.